play Prop Hunt?
No. I'm playing Fall Guys. I'm a Christmas tree.
But you ready to play Fall Guys right now and not Prop Hunt?
I like Fall Guys.
I played Fall Guys one time and it didn't seem interesting. I didn't play it on my system. I played it on my friend's system. I don't know what I want to play on Cold War right now. No, I don't want to play zombies. I had me some onion.
That's not bad.
That shit is wild. I'm like, yo, it feels like I'm heavy eating a cheeseburger right now.
Right? Boy, I don't blame you. My dinner was pretty banging too. I was like, damn, this shit is off the chain.
You know that feeling where you haven't eaten in days, and then when you actually finally get like a piece of meat in your
system. I know what you mean.
That shit was so satisfying. Everybody wants you to do nerf. See why I haven't fought Shaggy in the previous years. And I'm dead serious too, Joey. The last Sledgehammer game I ever bought was Advanced Warfare.
Mm.
And I love Advanced Warfare. I would go back and play that game right now. I gotta reinstall that game onto my PS4.
Oh, I'm sure.
told him, I was like this, I'm surprised you didn't get a PC. You got 2 consoles, I'm surprised you didn't get a PC. And he's like, oh no, I got a PC, it's in the back, it's in my room and shit. I was like, yo, you got the whole 9 when it comes to the gaming thing. Damn. He's like, yeah. He got a big ass flat screen TV. I just always loved chilling up there because me and him would just sit back, relax, and we would just smoke hella fucking weed and play the game and shit. I mean, like, who wouldn't like that? That's a vibe. Is stronger than the one that's up here where I live at now. Like, don't get me wrong, it gets me high as hell, the one that's up here. But it's not as strong as the one
this shit that I got. This shit's top tier. It's called Lava Cake. Man, I hit this shit in my bowl like twice. Holy fuck. I had to go make me some more fucking dinner.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, the weed that's up here, I'll smoke that shit. I'll munch down a little bit. After that, I won't be hungry at all. But if I go back out into my old house and get some weed, which I'm munching on anything that's sight. Anything
lunch.
Everything
I take that back. Hang on. Actual class, alright? I took French 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I was the only student that was in French 4. I was taking college level course. Took the end of course test within 2 weeks. The rest of the semester, all he did was bring in movies, and because he was my first period teacher, so he would bring in nothing but like French breakfast foods and desserts and stuff, and we would sit in there and watch movies all period and eat and just have a grand old time. He would pack me like a little to go to like throughout school and stuff. He was my favorite teacher.
Anything you could will ever want, Joe. Whether it was candy, donuts, any kind of snacks you want, any kind of meal you want, she had it there for you. And she was my homeroom teacher. I loved her ass. I loved her ass. How could I? She was like, you were here earlier and shit. I'm like, man, why would I not be here early? You know you're my favorite teacher.
I had a favorite school bus driver. I had a favorite assistant principal. I had a favorite janitor. I had a favorite lunch lady.
You know what?
I had a favorite security officer. I guess they're called SROs or whatever.
I got me a favorite principal, vice principal, counselor. She put me in there, not the school. She put me in there and said because I will always come to school high as hell. I will come home high as hell. I will leave. And then I will be disobedient at school.
That's not really a shocker.
I fought a lot in school. Cursed teachers out. I spit on one.
You got in trouble for that?
Yeah. I got in-school suspension with 2 of those times.
Damn.
The other times I had outside suspension and regular detention.
Well, I guess I was teacher's pet or something, because I could do all that shit and not get in trouble.
But eventually, like they like the last few years that I was there, they said, fuck it, let him do whatever the fuck he wants. Like, he ain't gonna fucking learn. Of course, motherfucker, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want. I don't give a fuck about these rules in this school. Oh, there was that every teacher and everything said I had all right to do. If I wanted to do it, like to be honest with you, I wanted to knock this bitch head off. No cap, I really wanted to knock her head off. She literally, like, for no parent, right, walks up to me and sprays my face with pepper spray. Luckily, I had glasses on, so it didn't get in my eyes. Cause I promise you that shit would have got in my eyes. The moment I would have gotten that pepper spray out of my eyes, I would have whooped her fucking ass. And everybody said, nah, I give you all right. Beat her ass. I'm not going. And the principal and the vice principal said this: I'm not going to suspend you. I'm not going to expel you. Not put you in detention. None of that. Go ahead. Do your worst to her. She deserves it. She should never pulled out pepper spray on you. And at the time, pepper spray was illegal to have in the school. So I said, say no more. Y'all give me the green, y'all sure? Because I would knock the brakes off of her. She gonna come home with nothing but bruises when I'm done with her. You sure? They say, yeah, go ahead. Say no more. I hooked her one good time. I hit her straight to the wall. And she was like, boom! I was like, yeah. Try to put that pepper spray on me, right? And she was like, I'm gonna tell the principal on you. I say, oh, go ahead. They gave me the green light. Like, what were you talking about? I wasn't gonna do this shit if they didn't give me the green light. Because I'm not gonna get suspended or expelled for whooping your ass. But since you have pepper spray, they gave me the right to do this shit.
Man.
And this is the funny part, right? She gets suspended. And her mom even came in and said, you don't like to whoop her ass. She should have never pepper sprayed you. If your owner said that shit, that's telling you something.
I'm glad I didn't go to school in the north. That's all I gotta say. I mean, I did. I went to elementary school in New York, and then I went to middle school and 9th grade in Michigan. And then I did 10th, 11th, and 12th in college here in North Carolina. But down here, man, I made a name for myself when I came down here. I had the weed. I had the money. Everybody thought I was a lesbian in high school. Like, I always hung out with guys. I never wore makeup. I didn't wear girly stuff. Well, I know that. You know that, but I'm just saying. It's a lot of assumptions. Look, I don't need a spiel or a speech. I got that. I understand that, but that's just the vibe that gave off. I didn't really care about a relationship because all I wanted to do is make money and get high. I ain't worried about that shit either. It's gonna have to take a very, 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 very special person to make me get married.
I know me. I want to get married.
I want to get married. Don't get me wrong. I want to get married, but it's gonna have to take somebody very special for me to say yes. Because I've accepted two engagement rings my whole life, and the first one, I went to work and the ring needed to be resized because it was way too big. So he was like, I'm gonna go resize it. He ended up pawning it. And then the second one, he ended up almost killing me. So yeah. So, yeah. It's gonna have to get to marriage, somebody's gonna have to really, show me that they're a boyfriend material.
Because it was like a bunch of females and shit that said, I want to marry you. I just this question. What is it that you see in me that makes you want to marry me? What is on marrying me? Etc.
What'd they say?
And they didn't have not a single answer to that. All they just said is, oh, I'm in love with you and I just want to be with you for the rest of my life. That's not good enough for me.
You better start talking to me about some character. You better be talking about some morals that you like that I show, some values that I hold dear. You better talk.
Like this, you can love somebody, but that don't mean shit to me. Loyalty means a lot to me. The character means a lot to me. Not just the love. Because I could get love anywhere. I could get love from you, a whole nother female, all at the same time. That's not going to make me be like, nah, I want to marry her. No. I had to feel something very special, like a good connection with you to marry you.
You got that right.
I'm down on one any bit, because I said that and I'm gonna keep saying that shit. I'm getting married once and one time only.
Yeah, because I don't believe in divorce.
Right. Once I get a divorce, that's it. I'm not getting married again.
I don't believe in divorce. That's why I haven't been married yet. Good night, I love you.
So if you don't believe in divorce, Jody, what if, I'm not involved, wish it upon you, but I'll say it as an example. Say like you and your husband, right, was together for 10 years as boyfriend and girl. Y'all become married 10 years later.
Like, give me an example of it going left. Like, give me a, like... Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Them symptoms normally show up before that 10-year mark. A person's not gonna wait 10 years to be mean to you. They're not gonna wait another 10 years to change who they are. That's why I've already been through that, and I don't want to go through that. I want to accept a ring if you have them qualities.
And me, I know for a fact
Now here, I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example. If I'm married, right? Say I'm married for 20 years. Say I have 2 beautiful kids. Say my husband steps out of my marriage and cheats on me. Am I gonna get a divorce? No. I'm gonna, if I find out, like, obviously I'm gonna find out about it because I'm just too good of not finding out about it, but I find out about it, I'm not gonna keep it a secret like most girls do and then hit him like at the last minute. No, I'm gonna bring it to his attention and be like, obviously, like I'm upset and like I'm hurt, but I think we could work this out. Like, if he don't want to work it out and he wants a divorce, that's on him. I'm not signing the papers. He could serve me the divorce papers all he want. I ain't signing them.
But at the same time, there's only a certain amount of chances a person's going to take.
Look, he can move out of the house, whatever. That's what child support's for. He can move out, he can do whatever he wants, but guess what? He can't get remarried because I ain't signing them divorce papers. Play with it if you want to. He can sign the divorce. He can sign the divorce papers, but he needs me to sign the divorce papers too. And as long as I have, he can take me to court and try to get me to do it. But as long as I can tell the judges, I have hope that we can work our marriage out, and I'll do whatever it takes. Like, I'm not signing these divorce papers because I don't think it's the end of us. Like, he's gonna be in my favor because as long as there's hope, one person hopeful for a marriage, the judge is gonna sign off on it. I know. My friend works in the court system. She's a lawyer. They probably couldn't find him to serve him. That's different. You don't think, okay, so what if that person has hope? That doesn't prove to you that she has hope about the relationship? That doesn't prove to you her character? But what if it's you that stepped out? What if it's you? And your wife.
And me, then it's all well. I have one chance.
But what if your wife is like, I don't want a divorce. I forgive you. Can we move past this? What are you going to do? Are you going to choose the other woman or are you going to choose your wife?
Me, for me and me only, I'm not going to pick and choose out of my wife and another female. Me, personally, I would choose to be alone. Then still be married to her.
So, hang on. So, say your wife is like the perfect wife. She takes care of the kids. She does the house. She does everything, right? And you decide to go for somebody who like works with you. She's young. She wears short shit, and you decide to step out, and your wife is like totally distraught. You're not gonna feel bad for her. You're not gonna be like, hey, I did foul my wife, and like, she didn't do nothing wrong with me. Yeah, but your wife is willing to forgive you to save the relationship, and that's crazy. So would you be the type of guy that before you cheated you would tell your wife?
There's no reason And the moment she says why, I'm going to cheat on you. That's why.
That's exactly why I do not want to get. That's exactly why I'm not married. I'm 35. That's exactly why I'm not married, because I could be the perfect wife and do everything I'm supposed to do, and my man could still go out and cheat on me and still not want to fix the relationship where he sees it's wrong and still walk out on me.
But if I know I'm wrong, why would I stay in that relationship knowing that she didn't do nothing wrong to me? I did the wrong.
So why wouldn't you want to fix yourself to be a better man? But why would you not want to fix yourself as a husband to better yourself as a husband for her?
Because that takes a lot of time, and me, I don't like wasting
so that just sound like, you know what that sound like? That sound like you wanted to say that takes a lot of work, and I ain't trying to put in that much work in this.
I'm not sure.
That is, and that's why you're single. That's why if me and you lived close together, I would never date you. Because you just said it for me. It's a waste of time.
Because I'm gonna keep it 100, brother.
I know, and I'm keeping it 100 with you. It would be a waste of time to put any effort into you, knowing that. What's the point? I would prefer you to be how you are right now. Tell me the damn truth beforehand, so that way I know what I'm getting into, and not surprised when you want to propose to me and then you want to leave me after. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what that is, though? That's not a character trait of yours. Like, that's a narcissistic trait. That is, I mean, that's textbook narcissistic trait right there. If you don't see it's worth not fixing, then you're not gonna put no effort into it. It is what it is. You're gonna have to accept it, blah, blah, blah. That's a narcissistic trait. That's a sad way to look at love.
To still want to be with her, I would stay with her.
So why would you propose to somebody that you feel you could possibly fall out of love with?
Me, when I propose and everything, that woman has to be the one that I want to stay with for my entire life. I'm not doing that,
But you just, I mean, yeah, but I mean, you can't really speak for the future because you don't know what could happen, and what if one of these scenarios do happen? You could, then it would be like you loved her for that moment. You said she could be your wife for that moment, but not forever.
And I want to say there is one. No, actually, there's two women that I would choose to marry, and I know I would stay with the rest of my life if I chose out of one of them.
And who's them?
Because I already know, like, we don't argue. We always manage to make each other happy.
Who are they? Who are they? Yeah. Is it the girl that you were flirting with on the phone with me while I was on there? Well, if that's the case, then you cheated too, then.
I did.
But you cheated first, then.
Honestly, if you want to try to say that, it was actually her because she didn't cheat months before I even started doing it.
No, because you've been telling me you love me for over a year now, so... But you weren't dating this chick a year ago. That much I know.
What I'm saying is like, she had initiated this is because it was one of these guys that I know since I was a kid. And then later on, it was like that 2 month time, I heard one of their conversations and shit. And first I'm over here in my head, why is she on the phone with me? And then I hear the conversation. She's over here like,
Okay, stop. Because you were, okay, so before I caught you on the phone with her, while I was in the party, 2 days prior, you had sent me a dick pic, and you obviously were dating this chick without me knowing. Boy, you are crazy.
And I'm gonna say this though, Jelly, if you want to ask out of the people that I said that I would propose to and be with for the rest of my life, it's the current girl that I have right now.
Well, that's good. Hopefully, you guys last a very long time.
And I do love her. I love her a lot. I do want to be with her, and I do want to marry her.
Hopefully, you take it slow.
Yeah, you taking it slow. I already planned on when I was thinking about proposing to her.
Please do not make me an aunt.
Why?
Look. I'm cool with all being an aunt and everything, just not so soon, Fucking A.
Don't be like, I'm Jenny. That's how they're going to say your name. They're going to be like, I'm Jenny. Can you imagine that though?
Oh my god, could I imagine you calling me and telling me that your girl is pregnant? No.
I mean, she already said once we had sex, she said that she wants that baby immediately, and I'm like this in my head.
No, that's a red flag, number one. You don't even have a job.
That's what I said, is she crazy? Number one, she's like, I'm not saying like right now. I'm saying, she said, I'm saying after you get a job and everything and you work there for at least 4 to 5 months.
No.
And I said, oh, why?
No. No, here's a good goal. How about you get a job, you hold that job down for a year, you're able to save some cash on the side, go out on dates, you know, do the whole dating thing without having to throw a kid in there, and then realize, fuck, I had a kid with the wrong girl. How about that?
As of right now, though, Jelly,
That is a red flag. That's a red flag. I'm just saying though, you know what I mean? Like, a kid 4 to 5 months after, like, holding down a job, that's insane. That's insane. Boy, that's insane. The fuck? A year and a half. How about date? How about date for a year? And if she is the right one, be engaged for a year. So there's 2 years without a kid and enjoying each other's presence. Without a kid sucking up all your money, and you're able to enjoy each other and do things as a couple without having a baby attached to at the head and making it 10 times harder. You can't go on vacations together. Look, you'll have your whole life to have a kid, right? You'll have a whole life to have a kid. But you won't have a whole life to enjoy just each other's company without that kid.
that much is true.
If you can enjoy each other's company and, like, go out on, like, trips, whether it's, like, renting a cabin for a weekend or something, like, enjoy each other's company. It's the small things that count. Taking a beach trip for the weekend, whatever. Like, enjoy each other's company for 2 years. If you could do that, then you can have a kid for the rest of your life with each other. That's how I see it. I can never make it past 2 years of being with the same person. I'd end up not liking the way that they talked to me or made me feel like I was nothing or backed me into a corner and spit in my face. Like, that shit got old after 2 years.
Me, I say this though. I had never made it to a year with a kid.
My longest
Until my
relationship
previous ex.
is 4 years. But that was because I was scared to leave.
My longest was 7 months, going on 8 months, and then I finally made it to a year with an ex. And I don't even say what the fuck happened. If I ever did.
Probably a good thing. Me too. Because we haven't found the right one yet.
When I first started in the relationship, like for friendship, before we hit the year mark, and after we break up, I always say, love myself, man. I make myself happy all the fucking time. I don't need nobody to be happy. All I need.
Somebody said that the right one's supposed to add to your happiness, not take away. And I truly believe that.
I ain't hear you. I might cut out.
I said, I truly believe that the right person is supposed to add to your happiness, not take it away.
That's a fact. Because if that person is taking your happiness away, that's gonna lead you to being miserable. Instead of, oh my god, why did I really get into this relationship?
It's gonna leave you empty.
It's gonna leave you empty. It's gonna make you get those suicidal thoughts.
Yeah, been there, done that. Yeah, I got the scars to prove it. Not a lot. My ex didn't. He claimed you know how to cook, but you couldn't cook worth of shit.
And I always hear this from every female now. Even on social media, you will see this. It's like, niggas got this code.
Yep. Me too.
I also know how to do electronics, fix electronics.
I don't know that one. That's my brother.
In the house, all the lights, like the ceiling lights and the ceiling fans. And it be niggas that would be lazy as fuck to even clean up their house, clean up their room, little as clean up their yard, their front yard, their backyard, clean up their pool. I do all that. My grandmother don't let a single thing to clean up these fucking house. Nor do my mom. It's all me that do it.
It's all me that does it here.
And trust me, I get tired of doing it.
Me too. That's why I wasn't a volleyball player, because I blew out my ankle. You fuck up that ankle one more time, you might actually break that ankle and you might not walk again. I said, oh fuck no, I'm good. Yep, if I break it one more time and I break the screws that are in it, I won't be able to walk on it ever
They said
again.
I was lucky to sprain my ankle the first time when it happened.
Do you
Because
do you have
they
pins in
looked at the
yours?
yeah.
I have pins in mine. Pins and screws, and they hurt, especially when it gets cold. They hurt so bad. I have arthritis in my joints too because of it.
Don't get me started on that shit. That shit be annoying as bad when it feels.
Wait till you're my age. Give yourself 10 more years. You'll know exactly how I feel. I can't, man. I tell you what, I can't. Like, I have like not a big front yard, but it's a nice sized front yard. I can't rake that shit. Like, I can't. It hurts so bad.
Trust me, I even tried to be
Yeah.
I stepped on my shoelace because I didn't know my shoelace was untied. So I stepped over my shoelace and then I tripped over that bump and shit for the car. I'm about to land on my face. So I'm trying to put my hand down on the ground to stop me from falling. And when I did, my pinky was the first to touch the ground, both sides of my pinky. And then my pinkies twisted and went inside my hand. That shit hurt like a motherfucker when I landed. Bro, they was like, oh, why are you screaming? Nah, nigga, I just jammed the shit out of my fucking
You wanna hear the probably the dumbest thing I've ever done? So I was living with my best friend at the time, and I was working as a stripper, and I was in a rush because I had woken up late because I had stayed out drinking a little too long that I should have. So I was in a rush, and I always smoke a blunt before I head off to work because I used to walk to work to get to the strip club. So like my friend was in the bathroom and he wouldn't hurry up, and I was like, yo, I'm about to roll this blunt, and I couldn't find our blunt slicer. So I grabbed out a fresh blade and I went to go slice open the blunt, and when I did, I sliced my finger. I'll send you a picture later, but I had sliced my finger wide open, and I didn't have time to go to the fucking ER to get stitches. So I ended up stuffing my finger with like a bunch of gauze and like put super glue over it. And like cleaned up all the blood and like finished rolling the blunt, smoked the blunt, walked all the way to work, got into the back, pulled out the super glue, pulled out the fucking gauze, and it stopped bleeding. I didn't cut any like veins or nothing. So I just pushed the fucking skin back together and I super glued it back together and went on about my night.
That sounds
That was the stupidest shit I had ever done in my life.
Now I remember this one time I hated myself for this. Cause that shit hurted like a motherfucker. I actually landed on my face this time. And shit. Because it was me and my friends and shit where I used to live at. We was playing, what's that fucking game? Tag. Tag you it and shit. So I'm over here running and shit. My friend that was behind me and shit. So I'm trying to run fast as hell. I see the hump right here and shit. Normally I would jump over that shit so I won't have to worry about tripping over that shit. But this time he was not that far from me, so I'm trying my best to run. I'm like, shit! I'm running fast and shit, like I'm not stopping, not whatsoever. And if I try to stop, it was gonna be hard for me to stop. So I'm running. I'm towards the hump. My foot, like my big toe and my pinky toe got stuck on the ledge of my right foot. So that put me forward. I couldn't grab the ground with my left foot in time to prevent myself from falling. So when I did fall, I'm landing on my face. And see, yeah, that shit hurt. I had scratches on my hands, I had scratches on my knees. I feel like I had like that one little bruise on the side of my face. That shit hurt a lot. I remember that one time my glasses broke. And we was playing tag. Yeah, we were alive. But I after I bumped my head on the tree. I was like, bro, how was I unconscious when I bumped my head on the tree? When I'm literally standing up on both of my feet, holding my face. If you would have saw it, I wish I had the pictures and shit. My other phone is broken and I had a big ass knock on the side of my head, like the left side of my head. And it had cuts. And I had a cut right there in my eyelid. That shit hurted so much. The doctor was like, you are lucky that you actually just got a big ass bump on your head.
That's crazy.
If you would have hit your head any harder, you probably would have gotten into a concussion and probably would have killed yourself.
I was in my backyard and in my old backyard, there was a house behind my house, and he had hired loggers to come in and knock down some of his trees. Well, they had come onto my property, so I went out there to tell them, like, yo, you guys got to back off. Like, you guys are on my property. You guys are knocking down trees you guys ain't supposed to, blah, blah, blah. And he went to go turn his big-ass crane with a bucket on it, and he hit a tree. And a branch broke down and hit me on the top of the head, and it busted my head wide the fuck open, and I ended up passing out. I ended up waking up in the hospital with 42 stitches in my head. Yep, but the logging company paid my whole medical bill.
At least if they're bad.
I get a victim survivor check every month from them.
I'm surprised your insurance didn't pay for your injuries, and then the money that you said paid for your injuries and shit, that money didn't come to you.
I get a victim's benefit check every month from them. I'll get that for the
15K?
I'll get that for the rest of my life. Every month. lot of it like put in the like stocks and stuff, so like it'll build interest. I guess it's not stocks, like RIAs or whatever they're called. Like I got them in Shared Bonds. I have some in my savings. I have some in my savings account. Like, I have enough that I can pay off my mom's house if I wanted to, but my mom wants me to build credit, so that's what I'm doing. Build credit. Like, we could have got a bigger, fancier house, but we didn't want a bigger, fancier house. We wanted to do something that was going to be for our needs, something small, so that way we still had some money.
Stupid. Now you died to me from camping over there and you got spawn trapped by me. Don't ever fucking do that bullshit again, camping in that fucking corner, pussy nigga. Okay. You killed me twice, I killed you twice. Fucking kill me. Don't you hate that about hardcore, Joey? How your females can kill you?
Mm-hmm.
This is hardcore. You're supposed to die with shot. And I did not miss a bullet. So there should be no reason why you can kill me. Push. This is exactly why I don't play hardcore in Cold War. Because they got a currency to just camp in
I'm on my last round right now.
You say what? Yeah, this dude can magically one-shot me with a pistol. And magically one-shot me again with a pistol, and I just fucking spawned. Fucking spawns are fucking terrible. See, look at this. This nigga just killed me. And I said, y'all fixed the fucking spawns. Fuck, you did not. I should not see this kid.